Hello, hello, hello. It's your lovely Lotus Blossom Lizzie. How is everyone doing today? Hey, Penny and Chris. Welcome to the live stream. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's been one of those days for me. Kind of like a nice, slow, relaxing day, or I hate to say it, probably like more of a nice, lazy day because I was kind of tired. So, I'll go ahead and start off by saying if you are new to the channel, then this is probably the place for you if you love junk journal related videos. And I should ask you all if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me and if you see everything okay too. Hey, Mouse and Lynn. So if you love junk journal videos, go ahead and hit that subscribe button because there is more to come. Hit the notification button so that you'll be notified when more videos like this one go out. And please, everyone, before you leave, hit that thumbs up so it helps more people to find videos like this one, because we've been finding some fantastic people, some junk journal buddies to converse with. And also, just to let you all know, we have the Facebook group, and the Facebook group is Junk Journal Buddies. So you can come over there, just answer a few questions. Don't worry about the answers. There's no wrong answer. We just have those questions up so that if there's any bots out there that are trying to get in, or unscrupulous people, then we want to make sure that the questions are on, because they won't answer the questions. So if you don't answer the questions, you won't get in. But we usually let everybody in. Okay, so before I get started, because today is a finish up Friday, so I just have like some random things that I would like to work on. Oh, y'all see I have my note, because I almost left the volume off. So I always have to have a note. Now, I did do a Facebook Live video showing you all the finished guest checks that I did. However, that video was a bit degraded, and I don't know why. It's like a hit or miss when it comes to my Facebook Lives, but I'm going to keep on working on it because I don't know if it's something I'm doing or something I could do to make things better. So look, it's kind of flat and fluffy. So I'm just going to go through these so y'all can see what they look like. We worked on these yesterday. And then after I got off, I continued to work on them, and they came out really, really marvelous. And of course, y'all know I love all the sewing on here. And I also, what I really like about these two is that I was able to use a lot of my stamps, because I never use the stamps, like these type of stamps right here, and like that stamp there. And the collages came out really nice because, I'm not really like a collage type of girl. But, I mean, I've been getting there with my collages and everything. You saw the video yesterday. I was kind of disappointed because couldn't tell how the video was going to be until after I got done. So that kind of sucked. So it looked good when I was doing it on the preview. And then after it came up, I was like, okay, maybe it's going to clear up, but it didn't. So I was like, whatever, it is what it is. Now we'll try next time. That's just how it goes. That's how it goes in the online streaming, live streaming world. I love this one with that advertisement on there. It's very beautiful. Very beautiful indeed. So how is everyone doing today? How was your week? Because it is Friday, and we are going into the weekend. I'm just in a singing mood today. I always say I love people that sing, even if they sing bad, hint, hint. Because that means that they're happy people. So I'm a happy person. So I love these so much that what I did was I turned them into a digital kit. So I'm going to show you what they look like. And they are already up in the shop. But if you are in the Facebook group, or you're a patron on the Patreon channel, I actually set up some okay, thank you. I actually set up some exclusive pricing for these, so I'll probably be doing that from now on. So you want to be part of the groups or over on Patreon for the exclusive pricing. So if you pay directly through PayPal, then you'll get that discount, or you can go over to Etsy and you can pay the regular price. It's up to you. I mean, you got choices. So this is what it looks like. It is 9 PDFs, so you get plenty of these. And what I did was I reduced the sizes of the checks so you can have some minis as well, because I thought they would look pretty cool. So I'm going to show you what they look like cut out as well in a minute. So you'll see, let me bring this down just a little bit, and you can see the colors are, I hope you're on a device where you can see these real well. The colors are just magnificent. They came out much better than I expected them to be. And I'm glad that I left some room where you can have like some writing. So these are kind of in T-card fashion. Hey, seek but you can't hide. And also KJ's Kaleidoscope and Lucy. Lucy is from Oxford, England. Now I don't know where Oxford is, but I know where England is, and that's a long long way away. So thanks for joining us, because I know it's kind of late for you right now, so I appreciate you being on. So this is one page right here, and let's see, here's another page. Yeah, look at that. The colors in this are amazing. I love it. And let me just make sure my focus is good, because sometimes, Mr. Focus me, we like to fight sometimes. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. And so that's the second page, and then we have a third page, and then you'll see we're going into the actual sizes of the guest checks. So these are the actual sizes, so you'll get those as well. If y'all can see that, I have to make sure I'm on the cam. It's a university city. Oh, Oxford. Okay, I get it. And then here's another one. So I had to put many sheets in here in order for you to get the actual size of the guest checks. And I just love the way that they came out too. The colors just kind of hit you in the face when you print them. So if you have a good printer, you're going to like these. Now I printed these on cardstock, but you could print these on plain paper as well. And I think it will come out very well also. All right, and that's what we're looking at. Okay, and then I'm going to show you what they look like cut out. I thought today would be the perfect opportunity, since we're just doing random projects, to show you all this as well. So this is the actual printouts, and you can see they're blank on the other side. And again, these are the same size as the original. So this is the original. And then this one is the printout. So what's nice about the digital kit is that you get all of the details in the actual image, but you don't get the bulk because these are sewn. So you can see these are the 20 that I did, and then that's a big difference. So that makes a big difference in your book, but it still looks fantastic. I love using the digital images of the clusters as well. And then here are the minis right here, so you can see next to them. And this was my first thought, was to do the minis instead of the large ones as well. But I was just thinking, you know what, I would like the mini ones also. I would like those first. So I stayed up late last night doing this digital. Y'all, doing digital kits is a lot of work. It's a lot of work, but I still quite enjoy it. Okay, so now on to some projects for today that I need to really get finished. So that's all of those, and I can put these all away so I can add these to my ephemera stash. These little ones are going to go into Big Bertha, and then I have to find another space for all of these wonderful guest checks. So let me move those out of the way. Now, I pulled these out last week and I didn't do anything with them, so I think I'm going to be doing some sewing on these. And these were some clusters that I put together with some scraps. So I just pulled out some scraps and I started doing some clusters. So I made it a TV time activity. And you can see I just put a paper clip on them to hold them together. And here's one. And they don't look like much, but I think everything will come together once I start sewing. So I just have a few of these. So I think I'm going to work on these first because they've kind of been sitting around in the waiting for a while. So here's another one. And like I said, these are all just, this was like paper that was earmarked for the trash can. So, you know, we like saving our little scraps. We can't save anything, but, you know, us crafters, we are remarkable recyclers for sure. All right, so, and these can be used right on a page, or I can glue them on a page, which I'll probably do. Or some of them are small enough to do as paper clips too, but I don't think I would do them as a paper clip. Okay, so let me get the sewing machine. Yeah, my sewing machine still has tape. I'm taking the new machine out, taking the whippersnapper out. That's what I'm gonna call this one, the whippersnapper, because it's younger than my other machine. Move my power aid out the way. And all right, so I guess I can take some of this tape and stuff off. See, you all are getting kind of the unveiling, but not, because I actually have been sewing without just without taking everything off, so y'all get to see. If y'all have any questions about the sewing machine, let me know. This machine is a brother machine, and it's the SQ9185. I actually put a link to it in the description below. Yeah, I'm telling you, I love this machine so far. I'm going to do a review on it. It'll probably not be a live one, but a recorded review. So I'm going to load this up with some, I think I'm going to use some red thread. And maybe I'll test some of the stitching as well. I don't know if that's what I'm going to do. I'm still kind of making up my mind. I'm indecisive today. Let's take this out. But I can tell you while I'm using this, like, some of the things that I really like about this. And one of them is putting the bobbin in. It's kind of a no-brainer. Of course, if your bobbin's thread is not stuck. Maybe I'll just do another bobbin. I don't know what's going on with this one. Let me just do another bobbin here on this. Let's see if I can get this high. I don't know if y'all will enjoy watching the bobbin thing. So what are you all working on this evening? Are y'all working on some random projects as well? Let's put this on. Sorry, I got my freaky hand in the way. It always looks kind of freaky when you see hands on the screen that close. Now I just have to remember how to do this. Okay. I know I have to do this way, and I'm pretty sure this goes under there that way. And then this part, it actually has a diagram right there, so I guess if I follow the diagram, I might be able to get this right. And it goes like this, and then back around. Okay, hold up, y'all. The whippersnapper is new to me, so. All right, there we go. So load her up. The whippersnapper is new. Hey, lovely. You're also indecisive today and procrastinating. That, you know what? I'm a procrastinator too. I try so hard not to procrastinate, but it doesn't really work out for me. And today was one of those days for sure. Yep, I'm from Florida. Well, I live in Florida. It is not sunny today, but raining. Rainy and hot. Today is really raining today. I think the rain just let up a little bit. Hey, whippersnapper. Come on, whippersnapper. This thing kind of threads kind of weirdly. All right, let's see. I gotta make sure I get the right foot because I had the other foot over here. All right. Whippersnapper. Okay, here we go. Well, this wasn't supposed to happen. Cut this off. This extra thread. Okay. Lord have mercy. Yeah, I know it's late there. Oh, your sister-in-law lives in Miami? I love living in Florida. Even with the, because everybody gets bad weather, so that's the first thing people think about is bad weather when they think of Florida, but also it has lots of good weather as well. Hi, Jamie. All right, so this threads up pretty quickly. All right. Okay. I'm sure once I get used to this machine, I'll be able to thread things like super fast. She's going to be super bad at this in a good way. You ever seen that movie, Super Bad? It was kind of cute. Where the kids thought they were superheroes. All right, let's come back down here. So this is one thing that I love about this machine is that doing the bobbin is like super easy, as y'all can see. Oh, yep, Miami Vice. So that's it for the bobbin. It's done. And then the second piece that I like, and this I still have to get used to, is this will actually thread the machine. So sometimes it takes me a few times to get this. So let's see if we can get it. Hey, it's not working today. What happened? Uh-oh, y'all. My threader is not working. And I don't know why. It's not turning. I changed the foot yesterday, and I wonder if that has something to do with this. I'm going to have to do a troubleshooting on it. Don't tell me I might have to send another machine back. I'm not exactly sure why that's not working. I was going to show you all that it threads the machine, and it won't even thread. Dang nabbit. Doggone machines. I'm having some issues. I'm going to have to call brother about that. Let me see if I can thread this. It's hard to see. That threader was most handy. It only worked a couple of times. There we go. All right. Hopefully everything else will be okay. Oh, now it goes. Now it came over. What? Okay, so it's working. Anywho. See, that's why I didn't want to use this machine yet, because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, everything's in. Something weird is going on here, though. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, it's just me. Y'all, it's just me here, me and this machine. We're getting to know each other. We're in the honeymoon phase, me and Whippersnapper. I'm being a Kruger. I'm being a Kruger now. Okay, so now I have this piece, and Let's see. And it's just some strips of paper that were in my little thingy, and I wanna try a stitch. So it has lots of stitches on it, so you can see here. It has a lot of stitches, and I think I'm gonna try number 18. It's like a cross hatch stitch. Ooh, 97 degrees. I have a friend that's in the UK right now as well, in London, and he says it is burning up right now. Let me see if number 18 I could do it with this foot J. Yes. All right, so number 18. Got to get used to this digital thing. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see how this is going to look. This is going to be like the perfect time for me to test some stuff. All right, find my foot pedal with my foot. I need to put some Velcro down there. And one thing I like about this too is that you can really control the speed on here. Because I don't want to go too fast. But I could go faster, because we'll be taking all day. So let's see. See, it's slower for me to use this machine because I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, I could have did this. It has a cutter on the back too. And that way I won't pull too much string out. So that's what it looks like. That's kind of nice. I didn't start all the way over, but... And then I'm going to change this back to a straight stitch. Kind of a long stitch. Just go straight down. Alright, what's the matter with you now? Oh. It didn't want to go. It was giving me an error because I didn't have the foot down. See, I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. Y'all be asking me for advice. Trying to tell y'all I don't know what I'm doing. This is kind of a wacky kind of pattern that I got going here too. Why? I don't know. What y'all want to talk about today? I don't have anything to talk about because me and Slim didn't do anything today. Well, Slim, he went to one of his old babysitters who is more like family to us. And I told him, I said, when you go in, get ready to get squished because she loves him so much. And he hung out over there and went in the pool. So that was cool. But I missed Slim while he was gone. Alright, so kind of weird. Let me put some more. That's why I put the red on here, because I could see what I was doing. See what kind of strange stitching I got going on here. Just gonna do like my messy stitching that I've been doing. Yeah, I don't know what this little piece, I don't know. I think I should stop while I'm ahead. But this is the perfect place to test something out for sure. On some scraps. Let's see if I can get this without looking. Alright, yeah. I'm concentrating, y'all. I'm concentrating on cutting. But even though this doesn't look like much to me now, once it goes on the paper and stuff, it'll probably look nice. It's just kind of weird. This one's kind of weird. That's just weird. Looks like a lightning bolt, like a red lightning bolt. Bye, Lucy. Thanks for coming on. I know this is we got a boring broadcast today because I don't know what I'm doing. All right, this time I'm gonna change this up. I'm testing. I have like the wrong foot on here for this. 50 because I think it's a J. I think it might work. Let's see. Longer stitches. Any advice that you guys have for me or ladies have for me sewing, I'll take it. Because y'all know I don't know what I'm doing. I do like the stitch though. It's kind of cute. I like that stitch. And then I'll just change this back and just go around here with a straight stitch, I think. Another thing that I like is you can set this so that when you take your foot off the pedal that the needle will go down, which is nice when you have to turn a corner, or you can set it so it can stay up. I like it when it's down. And then you can just push a button and it comes up. So that is quite nice. All right, let's cut some of this off. So that's what that one's like. That's cute. I like that stitching, and that's enough stitching. I won't put too much on there because then it just gets a little crazy. And then this one, let's see, how do I want to do this one? I think I'm going to go this way, and let's try another stitcheroonie. Let's see. I'm looking at the stitches. Let's see if we can do a number 20. Here we go. So if you all are thinking about getting a machine, this is the perfect demo for you all. On the stitches. Of course, when you use the decorative stitches, it takes longer to sew. But who cares? It's fun. So Lovely says she's in North Carolina. How's the weather there in North Carolina? Yeah, I don't even watch the news, so I don't know what's going on around the world. That's kind of cute. I like that. And do I want to put another stitch in here? I'm going to do it again. Put it here. Kind of make it go the same direction. Oh no, I hope the baby is going to be okay. I like that cutter in the back too. So this is what this one, let me do just one more little stitcheroonie here. And I'm just going to do, I'm going to go around this one here with a straight stitch. I think once I get used to like the what numbers are what for the stitches, I can go faster on this too. I don't know if I would want to go faster. It's kind of relaxing. All right. Let's see what we're looking at. Oh, she has a cold. Oh, poor baby. I hate it when the babies can't breathe because it's like you can't blow their nose for them and it's not a lot you can do. You just got to try to make them comfy and try not to over medicate them. Okay, so that's that one. And that's an interesting one. Okay, next. All right. So today is just kind of a sewing day for me. Let's see. Let's do a zigzag. See if I can. Ooh, wrong number. Let's try this zigzag. Yep, that's a nice zigzag. On my other machine, I couldn't adjust the width or the length or anything of the zigzag. So this is going to be nice because I can adjust it like that. Now, I like putting the stitches like all around a little square piece because it makes it feel like a stamp. So that's how that one looks. That's kind of cute, huh? I like that one. Next, as you can see, I built a few of these. That's actually supposed to be a heart. So I'm just going to go around that one with maybe a smaller zigzag stitch. Let me see if I can make it, if I can make it smaller. I'll leave that there. All right, let's see. Wish me luck, y'all. Wish me luck. Yep, I like it that the needle stays down, because usually I have to use like the little wheel to make the needle come down. So this makes it kind of faster to work with. You just have to remember when you're first starting, if you're used to the needle being up, you want to make sure that it is up before you pull your item out. Just cut some of these strings off. So this one's an interesting one, but I still like it though. Hey Tammy and Barbara. I'm glad y'all joining me today. It's kind of a quiet day. Fridays, for some reason, are kind of a quiet day on the channel. But I'm okay with that. This is upside down. I had a lot of little pieces on this one. It was like, this is one of those pieces, it's like everything under the sun is on here. Yeah, don't ask me why I picked a red thread, but I wanted to be able to see the contrast in what I was doing. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's see. This one was a weird kind of zigzag. It almost didn't come out as a zigzag. And I'm not exactly sure why. Let's try this. Make that a little more. That was kind of cool because I changed like how long the stitching was on here. I'll show y'all. playing around with the zigzag length. I'm your favorite Barb. Or Barbara. Well, thank you. Look at that. That's pretty. So that'll be nice. So I know everybody has some scraps that they can use. So this is like the perfect scrap job. Let's do this way, and I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I think, no, I'm going to go around this with a different stitch. Let's see. Let me see if I can do a 29. This one kind of looks like a ladder. It'll take you all day with the decorative stitch. Because this is laying down some thread, Jack. And then I'm going to go back to the straight. Ooh. That's not really what I wanted to do, but okay. Whatever. Too late. Y'all know I'm missing a lot on the chat because I like the way that came out though. It's interesting. Next. I'm missing a lot on the chat trying to pay attention to what I'm doing. What's the model on this? It is SQ9185. Here it is. Right there. SQ9185. I actually have the link down below so you can check it out. Even if you don't purchase it, you can check it out. I bought it on Amazon and I like it. We started the timer. Yeah, I thought about doing that, having a timer for when I'm on, because I'm always on too long. I know y'all don't care, but I'll be on too long. And then last night, I just stayed up until forever, ever. Because I was working on that digital kit. Y'all, digital kits take a long time to do. And I still wasn't finished. So I had to get up this morning and try to finish it. Another interesting stitch here. Let me see if I'm getting this focus right for y'all. There we go, that's better. I'm gonna go all the way around like this. But usually if I stay up too long at night, like I don't think I went to bed till like 3 o'clock, but I had to get up this morning, I would definitely feel it in the morning or by the afternoon. So, you know, by the afternoon I got kind of sluggish. There's no amount of coffee that can help me when I stay up too late. So I said to myself that I wasn't going to stay up late tonight. But usually when I say that, I end up staying up late anyway. Yeah, this is, somebody asked me about, they said they have, I know a few of you probably said that you have machines that you haven't used because you don't know how to use them. This is what you have to do. You just got to get on it and just learn how to use it. Hey, LL. Oh, why, thank you, Tammy. Because that's all I'm doing today is like shucking and jabbing. Look at that. Isn't that a pretty stitch? And then make sure my focus is good. And then look at the back. The back is real nice too. I haven't messed with the tension on this yet. I like that. It's a nice little frame. Next. It's a lot of text going on some of these. But That's all right. A lot of text. Yep, I'm enjoying this machine. Okay, let's see. Let's try something different. Let's try number 28. The only thing is with the decorative stitches, sometimes I don't know where to like place the edge of the item at, so I have to get used to that too. Because I don't really know where the needle is going to flow. Don't you try to get away, cardstock. You're getting some on. It almost feels like the machine is going to snatch the paper away. I'm not doing too bad on the paper. We're going to see how it goes when it comes to actually sewing some for real fabric. Alright, and this the way. Ooh, another lovely frame. Alright, up. And cut. Ooh, look at that frame. That's pretty. Y'all like this. It's like you don't even need like the paper or the fabric. You can just, the stitching is just beautiful. Yeah, you just have to jump into your machine and just start playing with it. But I will say that I did something I don't normally do when it comes to purchasing stuff. I actually went through the directions. I went all the way. I didn't go through the whole directions, but for the most part, I went through the directions just to make sure, because I didn't want to break anything, to make sure everything was going to go okay. So let's see. I'm going to try a 75 here. And that helped out a lot, because once you familiarize yourself with the machine, then you just get on and just start sewing and see what happens. What's going on with the lighting here? Why you acting all crazy, lighting? Let me see. Nope, that didn't help. I don't know. I don't know why the lighting's going crazy all of a sudden. It must be maybe this material on here. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Let me just do this. I know the only thing that the only thing I figured that I don't like on here so far is the lighting. The lighting is pretty crummy. It's really bright, really light. So, well, not light. It's not dark. It's not light enough. Put it that way. This was doing like kind of like a squiggly kind of line. I like it. I like everything, don't I? You can't tell anything about me because I like everything. Go this way. I like that I used a red thread for sure. It makes me happy. When I start doing some Christmas stuff, this is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. Hey, Joy. You didn't miss anything? And hey, Andrea from Oregon. I always wanted to go to Oregon, and I never made it there. I used to have some friends that were there, but I think they moved. I don't think they live in Oregon anymore. Seems like that would be such a lovely place to live. Oh, why, thank you, Andrea. Thank you. So this is the next one. Okay, so that's all of the little pieces that I had here. So now, let me see while I have this red thread in here. Hold on, you all. I had to decide if I was going to use red. Hold on. I don't think I'm going to use red for anything. Red. Just take a peek. Maybe. Okay, so I've been working on these journals, and what you saw on the thumbnail is some ribbons, and actually the ribbons are what I'm going to be using on the journal. So I have to do a lot of sewing on here the way I want to do it. So I'm going to do some sewing on here, and these won't be too decorative. I'm just going to kind of do my little squiggly straight line type deal with these, and I'll just do a bunch of them. So probably don't have to do all that, but y'all know how I roll. First of all, I think okay, just checking the length of the stitches. So while I was watching Harry Potter yesterday, I was just like stitching. And I also tried using like the freeform arm, but I'm gonna really have to get used to using that because I don't feel like I have like full control with the feed dogs down and everything. So that's something I have to practice using. All right, now I'm gonna turn this around. I know this is going to be kind of difficult for y'all to see because it's like red on red, but I'll try to get a close-up of it after I get done. Ooh, that sounded kind of funny. I think I was pulling the fabric. This machine is definitely quieter than the other machine. I think we talked about that the last time I used Old Faithful. Old Faithful's a little noisy. The stitching is fantastic, isn't it? I love all the stitching. And these ribbons are going to be used as closures on the journals that I'm making. I decided I had a wild hair, and I decided I was going to make a bunch of journals at the same time, but they all have different fabrics and different closures and things, so they're kind of the same but different. Now I'm going to go around the edges, and I think I'm just going to do, you know what? I'm gonna do a zigzag. I haven't done my normal zigzag on this machine, so let's see how this is gonna flow, because I don't know. Because I don't know where things are supposed to be at on this machine, so I have to just play around with it to see. And these are some long ribbons too, so I have to watch the time because I'll be working on this for like 4 hours. Like a 4-hour job. Ooh, but I like the way it's coming out though. Probably gonna use a lot of thread too, but I don't care. Thread is cheap. It's like your time and your imagination is what really counts when you're doing stuff like this. The thread is cheap. We'll say inexpensive. Cheap is such a harsh word. I don't like using cheap, because cheap indicates something that's not worth anything and it's gonna fall apart and stuff. And sometimes that's not the case. It's just inexpensive. The thread is good. It just doesn't cost a bunch of money. All right, let's go this way. Cut this extra string off. My extra stringage. All right. Let's see, we don't have a movie to go to this weekend, so I don't know what we're gonna do. I have my kids are gonna fight for custody of their children because I haven't been taking custody of my grandkids on the weekend like I usually do. Like every other weekend, I'll have my granddaughter. So I'm gonna have to ask for her for tomorrow. Because I haven't seen her in a little while, so she comes over and we play together. That's always a lot of fun. So I always say those the weeks when I have her, that's my custody weekend. Y'all see what I'm doing? Cause kind of a little bit. There we go. That's a better. I think my camera is moving. Oh, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I got my foot on the thing and I'm just going while I'm playing around with the camera. I kind of like Brother products too. I didn't even notice how many Brother products I had. I was watching somebody else's videos and they were talking about the products that they had, and it said specifically Brother, and I looked around and I was like, oh, you know, Old Faithful is Brother, and then this machine is Brother also, and my Scan and Cut is a Brother, and I love them all. So that's nice. So Andrea says she's working on water bottle cozies. Oh, made from socks. That's cool. Do you use new socks or do you use old socks? Do you recycle socks? Can you all? I think y'all can see the stitching. So I have like the lots of stitching in the middle, and then I went around the edges. I like that. That came out good. This is a pretty fabric too. This is a vintage ribbon that I got from some thrift store. I don't know where. All right, so let me put, hey Lisa, let me put this over here. Trying not to get things too mixed up here. Ugh. I have things kind of in a certain manner as I'm working on them. That's why you guys can't see it. Only because I got it out of the way. Okay, so I am going to change the thread now. Because for this next piece, let's see, where am I at on the time for today? Ooh, we're almost at an hour. But I need to change this anyway. So let's see how well I have to take the thread out of Old Faithful for this next job. Let me just put this over here. I'll put it away later. And put this over here. So this was kind of a quiet, kind of chatty, kind of watch Lizzie sew. Watch Lizzie sew kind of a live stream today. I hope you all get motivated to try your sewing machines though, for real. Because y'all know, I have a lot of fun with mine. So I think you will have a lot of fun with yours too. Okay, now I'm going to see if this is going to thread in a second. Hold on, I got to get... Need the bobbin out of here. Might be having to do some more on this bobbin. Okay. Let's bring you back down. See, I don't have to pull the bobbin up or anything. It just it'll come up by itself. So yay! Yay for the bobbin. Now let me see if I can get this to thread this time. Yeah, okay. So first you have to stick it under the little hoop. I told you it might take me a few times to get this because I'm still getting used to this. I hope my hand's not all the way in the way. Let's see. I don't know if I can get y'all down any further so you can see what I'm doing. I'm trying. My camera doesn't want to cooperate. No, it's hard to see. I'm sorry, you guys. It's just hard. The camera doesn't want to act right. Let's see if I can get this. There it goes. Ta-ta! And I don't have to use my bad eyeballs. Okay. So now I'll probably just end up doing one more ribbon before I go off. And yeah. So I'm going to do this ribbon, and this is a vintage ribbon as well. Actually, I think I got these at an estate sale. I said thrift store before, but I think I got it at an estate sale. Oh, Joy says she is on vacation right now, but after watching you sew so many projects, I'm going to have to get the sewing machine out once I get home. Yes, you should, because y'all know I'm having fun with my sewing machine. All right, so now I'm just going to put this back on the straight stitch and go for what I know. You might be able to see this yellow. So the stitching on here is just purely utilitarian. Well, not utilitarian, it's decorative actually. Well, I take that back. It does have a utilitarian reason for being on there. One thing, it adds texture, and also once I put it on the edges, it'll keep the ribbon from fraying on the edges. Although I like fraying, but on the ribbons, not so much. So let's go here. Yeah, it adds a nice touch, and definitely it finishes things off like it was always supposed to be there, right? So I do like that. And then I think I'm gonna try to work on some more digital kits. I have a lot of digital kits in the works, and I have a lot up in the shop already, so y'all have to check it out over at pleasantcreations.com. That's my Etsy store. I'm trying to add things in almost daily. I'm adding things to the shop. So I have tons of ephemera, tons of washi. I'm getting tons of not ephemera, but digitals up as well. And of course, more journals coming. The set of journals that I'm working on right now, my plan was to have those done by the end of the month. And I still have a few days, so I just need to hustle. I've been procrastinating, and I could always find something else to work on. But I really want to get the journals going so I can start on a new set. I need to be more productive with my journal making. But I make lots of ephemera, so that kind of makes up for it. Alright, so now I'm going to go around the edges here with the zigzag. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. I'm kind of concentrating. I guess today was a good day because I'm not really paying too much attention to the chat. It's a good day to do this. It's hard to look at the chat, especially when I have like these long runs on these ribbons to do. I really don't want, the machine will go faster than I'm going now, but I really don't want to go too much faster because I don't want to lose control. Because after all, these are vintage ribbons, so I don't have like a lot of the ribbon left, so I don't want to make too many mistakes. Although there's no mistakes in junk journaling. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. And just remember, y'all, give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying the sewing. I would appreciate it. And also, you can come join the Facebook group if you haven't joined the Facebook group. Our group is growing. I don't know if it's growing fast or not, but it's growing at a steady pace. Last time I looked, we have 56 people in the group, and it's pretty active right now. So it's a great place to be if you are a junk journaler. Oh, yeah, we ran out of bobbin, which I had a feeling that it would. I went all that way. How far did I go? Almost the whole length. Almost went the whole length. And the bobbin was out. I'm surprised it doesn't give you like a little alarm. This newfangled whippersnapper didn't let me know that it was out. Alright, so we're going to have to run the bobbin again. A new bobbin. Because this one is on empty. See if I can do this a little bit faster than I did before. Alright, put that through there and put you on there. Let me just get this going a little bit and then cut this off there. And now this. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait. Uh-oh. I think this went under the bottom. Gotta get used to doing this. Oh, it's a whole bunch too. Hold tight, y'all. She's getting used to her machine. Now y'all seeing the real Liz because she's making a lot of mistakes today. It's a lot of technical difficulties. Gotta call the technical difficulty police. Technical difficulty police. Help. Alright, I think I almost got it all. That's what happens when you know something is wrong, but you just keep on going. Alright, now let's... Alright, and then this... Okay. Wait, this is still not right. Alright, I think we're good now. It's very quiet. Don't be afraid. Play with it. Ooh. Don't be afraid. See, I'm not afraid, y'all. It sounds like I'm breaking stuff. I don't think I am. Oh, I didn't put the cap on here. See? I gotta get used to this because I didn't have a cap on. Oh, faithful. There we go. That's why the thread always jumped off the machine, because I didn't have a cap. All right. Woo! Woo-hoo! Okay. Alright, y'all. See how fast can we thread this little whippersnapper. In case y'all didn't notice, I think that's the name of this machine now. It's gonna be the whippersnapper. We got Old Faithful and the whippersnapper. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and thread this. I think it has to be all the way up. That's probably what I was doing wrong at first. There it goes. Only had to do it twice that time. I know y'all didn't see that, because I can't get the camera to stay the way I want it to. All right. Let's put the bobbin in. Put the cover back on, and we are in business. That's pretty painless. After I finish this, we'll look and see what we got done in our hour. All right, let's get the ribbon. This one back out. And I'll start about right here. Okay. Oh, whippersnapper, go. I just have to go around the edges of this, and I will be finished doing this application for this particular ribbon. All right. Okay, go down the other length of this. I'm concentrating, y'all. I'm concentrating. That's why I'm so quiet today, because I'm concentrating on all these stitches. Uh-oh, something sounded funny. Let's just stop and see what happened before we continue. All right, we got a little bit of bunching here. Oh yeah, this whole thing is messed up. Y'all, this whole thing is messed up. I might have to take all the thread out of it. I'm just noticing on the back. That means something wasn't, something is not right. I have to redo. Okay, so I'm just gonna stop on this one, because this one, I'm gonna have to take all the thread out of this on both sides. Like, I mean, yeah, because it looks kind of icky on that side, because something was not right. I might leave it. I mean, it ain't that bad, but okay, so much for that. Mr. Whippersnapper. Okay, because I think I threaded something wrong, because usually that's what happens. Okay, yep, I see what it is, because that happened to me before. Maybe I'll just go over it. I don't know. All right, but in any case, let me move the whippersnapper out the way. Ugh. And let's look at some of the things that we did. So we only did 2 of the ribbons. Take my glasses off so I can see. Let's get the focus going, right? So let me bring this down some and see if we can see it together. There we go. So now you can see on the red one. This one came out good though. The stitching was good on the back and on the front. You can see I went off like the edges on there. And all the strings you can see on the back better than you can on the front. Looks like quilting, doesn't it? So I just did that for the whole length. Now this one is the one I was working on, and it looks kind of good on this side, and then when you look at the back, see how the thread is just, look at that, see how the thread is went crazy? It's not supposed to look like that. Even I know that, and I'm no expert around the side. And the part that does look good, I think that's the part that's supposed to look good. So it went off the rails. That's right, no mistakes. It's that whippersnapper is, they're jealous of each other. All right, and then let's look at these. All right, so, and this is, so these are just some clusters I decided to put together, just something a little bit different, you know. Sometimes when you don't really feel like crafting, but you feel like crafting, I just put some, and these clusters have been waiting for a finish up Friday to get finished. So let me put it down. It's better, get my hand out the way. And this one, and I got to practice some of my stitching, so some of the stitchings from the machine, because you know, I didn't do anything. The machine did everything. And then this one, I even like the colors in the backgrounds. I tried to find like some colorful papers and then kind of match them with put them with the text pages, and I like that. Kind of a busy kind of pattern, but once it goes on a blank page, it'll zhuzh it up quite nicely. Joy, I've noticed like when I'm doing the papers and stuff, I don't really have to change the tension too much. But that same thing happened to me yesterday, and it's because I didn't have the top threaded right. Because when I found that mistake, I actually looked in the troubleshooting guide of the manual, and that's what it said. And I went through and I found where the thread wasn't right, and when I fixed it, it was okay. So it wasn't a tension thing. In this case, it wasn't a tension thing. So that is all that we did, y'all. That was like that and the 2 ribbons, and then we discussed the guest checks as well. So let me pull those back out. So if y'all want some of these guest checks, if you want some guest checks, the discounted prices in the Facebook group, so you can get those if you order it on PayPal, and also over on the Patreon side. And the Patreon is Liz for a Day. So if you go to patreon.com, it's Liz for a Day. Y'all look at these. These things are just so yummy. I'm going to start using them in my journal. I need to do some journaling in there. I'll probably do some journaling over on the Patreon channel as well. So you might want to check that out too. And these are the larger, the real size guest checks. And then of course they come on these pages. You get the 9 pages with these beautiful colors. So if you have a good printer, you can print these out very nicely. If you're interested in having these printed for you and sent, you'll have to send me a message, because I don't have a listing posted for these just yet, because I hadn't decided what the pricing was going to be, because these are it's a lot of colors. It's a lot of colors, and it's a lot of printing on this one. So I've been debating on how much I would charge for a print and cut on these. So I am going to go ahead and shove off and probably work some more on my ribbon for the new journals as well. I want to thank everybody who came on with me today for kind of a lazy chat day type of live stream today, but I still appreciate it. And I appreciate all those who come on and they don't say anything. It is a-okay with me. I'm just happy that you're here. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and say love, peace, and hair grease. From your sweet lotus blossom and lovable Lizzie. Have a fantabulous day and enjoy life.